Greetings, good people. Welcome. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a great weekend. It's almost over, just to let you know, but I'm sure a lot of you all have Monday off, whether with pay or without. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have it off. So I hope you enjoy and get some things done that you need to get done. That's what I always do with holidays. People are like, oh, you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that. No, I'm staying home and catch up on the things that I need to do because I'm always working. I don't have time. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, Hassan, thank you for stopping on by. I appreciate your support. And Zero, my hero, DJ Music, Just Ask DeAndre, Topaz. And I sing Jay Shine all the way live. And I think I sing one other person here earlier. Nope, just my imagination running away with me, but that's okay. But anyway, if you can hear or you don't hear, I'll just tell you that the wind is howling in the windy city. It is high, extremely high. That's what's happening. So you will hear something that may seem that it's trying to break through. Just know it's the wind. As long as you don't hear any glass shatter, I'm all right. I'm all safe. The wind did not make it through the window. So we'll be good. But yeah, I'm hearing in different places that the weather is not nice. I know North Dakota. I just spoke with someone that lives there. They can barely walk. Even in the street, there's so much snow. We didn't get a lot of snow this time. I think it was 3 inches. I thought it was 4, but it actually was 3 in my area. So, yeah. Either way, whatever we get in Chicago, we'll get over it. We'll live. It'll be all right. What else is happening? I just mentioned the holiday. Um, I've seen the content creator point out that it actually isn't King's Day on Monday, but nevertheless, hey, it's a day off, a day of to honor the man. And I know I want my flowers while I'm here. Just to say, a lot of people get their flowers once they're gone, but I want my flowers, my kudos now. So make your checks payable. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. But yeah, I want my flowers now. That's where I want my flowers right now. There was a gentleman. It was one of my mom's friends. It was a neighbor of ours, and I never forget this. And I was in my 20s, and I promised myself from that day on that if I have a compliment for someone, to give it to them. Don't wait. Don't be embarrassed about it. Give it to them right then and there. Whether even if it's a stranger, it doesn't matter, or someone you know, because you don't know what will happen. So let's say I seen this guy, our neighbor, my mom's friend. Let's say I saw him on a Monday. I was going to the store, and he was coming from the store, and he was walking, and he looked all happy and cheerful. It just something was about him. It just stood out, and I started to tell him that he really looks great, but I was really quiet, and I just, didn't want to say anything, and I didn't say anything. I just spoke to him, and that was it. And it was a couple of days later, I found out that he passed away, and I really felt bad about that. I'm not saying that my compliment would have kept him alive, but at least he would have gotten it then. So that's why I say, um, from that day on, I'm like, anytime I have a compliment, I don't care who, what it is, I'm going to tell that person because you never know if you'll be able to see them again and say anything to them. That's good. So that's my experience. What's going on in Boston? Yeah, I'm not too good with navigating. I have to look away when I'm talking because I'll start reading and I'll start saying what I'm reading. So that's not good. So I have to look away from the chat. There's some people that are really good at it. Um, so far, the content creator that I know is the best at it is Angel Ramirez Jordan. That guy can read the chat room, have a conversation, ban people, and something else he can do at this. I think even type at the same time. And I just stared at the screen. I'm like, what? So I actually told him one day. I said, "What's going on?" I said, "You probably even can write with both both hands." And it's like, "I can." I said, "I knew it. I knew you were special." But yeah, so I'm working on that. You know, we all can't be that talented and everything. But as long as you do one thing good, you're all right. Don't stress yourself. That's what I always say. Um, so let me go back to Boston because I did see Boston, and I think I seen some large numbers. Was that? Did I see the number 6? Let me see. What did I see? What you say, Hassan? Okay, I'm scrolling, 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 and now I don't see it. Okay, you got some snow, 4 to 6 inches. Okay, I got to hear you talk one day. I forgot that accent. I can't mark it now because I haven't heard it in a while. It's like Boston or something. It's really cool. So I'm gonna have to listen and one day. Let me see. I haven't seen you on a platform or anything. Yeah, I might have to have you come on, give you the link just so I can hear you say Boston. Or let me see, it's a what is that word? It's a word. Car. That's what it is. It's car. I got to go out to the car. I'm not saying it correctly. It's just a certain way a person from Boston, the way they say the word car, it's so cool. So you will be getting an invitation just to entertain me to say the word car. Yes, I will use you. I'm teasing you. Okay, so you're from Connecticut. You don't have a Boston. Now, why are you going to disappoint me? Well, you couldn't help that. Hey, you moved, you moved. Oh well. Okay. Well, practice for me. How about that? All right. Well, so we talked about the weather. I always pretty much start with that. And Ruby, she may not be here today, but she told me that she enjoys my stories, and I told her I will start telling a few more of them. Um, I normally give a little backstory on my personal channel, the Just X Char Advice channel, and just to let the person know, you're not alone. We all have experiences about different things, whether it's good, bad, and different. So I always try to share something sometimes if I can, or even if I haven't had experience, I may have seen someone that have had experience and how things could have turned out for them. So I'm going to start doing that a little bit more. So we'll see how that go, and I'll know by what I see what's going to happen. All right, so let me check out the topics here. The name of the stream is When Did Hair and Closed Caption Become a Large Issue, and other topics. Starting off with there's a gentleman, which I'll start with the closed caption, that is suing Pornhub because he is not able to have a splendiference, you know, I guess. So because of that, it makes a difference because he doesn't have a closed caption. Now, I didn't get a chance. I just found out about the story, but I was shocked when I heard about it. So let me go ahead and I'll share the screen and go through it because maybe some of you guys may have heard of it, may not. I'm not for certain, but I can share that with you. Because if I'm not mistaken, he wants some cash. Because I got a chance to scan through it. It looked like the guy wanted some cash. So that's the issue I have. Because I understand they may they may not have closed caption for the video that he wants, but what I did read, they do have closed caption on some of their videos. So he's saying that he cannot enjoy video content without closed caption. Now, that's kind of pushing it. Now I know all the action is the action. Um, and I know guys are visual creatures, so maybe hey, I don't know. Maybe reading the words is more stimulating for them. I don't know. But the lawsuit for him is the disability. Yeah, because he's seeking company. Yeah. Now, see, that's the thing. I don't have an issue with the fact that he wants the closed caption for himself. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, as far as with every video, I don't know if they're able to do that. And even if they are, why would he get um, money for that? He hasn't had any damages unless he was stroking, a little bit too hard and, damaged it, but that's something he did himself. That wasn't for Pornhub, had nothing to do with that. Not at all. So uh, get on out of here with that. Get on gone. Just, stop it. But now, as far as, like I said, with damages, I don't think that's going to fly. But they will bring the closed caption. Uh, they are going to do that. But as far as paying him, that's pushing it because you can just go around town and just look at different things. Oh, they ain't got this. Oh, let me measure this. This ain't right. Oh, they didn't do this. You'll be suing people for days. And we are a country that we will sue for anything and everything. And it's gone too far, if you ask me. I think that's just ridiculous. You just sue for anything and everything. Some things are common sense. If you know there is a manhole, there's a sign that says manhole ahead, cross the street, do not go past this tape. And you say, oh, well, the tape was what was flopping in the wind. It wasn't the right color. It's supposed to be neon yellow, neon green, but it was yellow and green. So I just kept going straight. I mean, just some things just is common sense. And we go too far with it. And people always trying to find a come up. And that's really sad. And you know who always end up paying? Yes, you, Mr. and Mrs. Taxpayer of America. We always end up paying. So when a lot of people win a lot of cases, we're the one that's paying. And that is not cool at all. Also, let's see, I was going to mention with the hair. Now, DJ Music, I was on this show, this might have been a couple of months ago. I think it was November, the 1st of December, where he introduced, because I had not heard of the story, and I'll share the screen, that there's actually a Crown Act because people have been discriminated against because of their natural hair. Now, if it was for green hair, purple hair, all these different color wigs, I get that. But for your own natural hair that grows out of your head, that is a shame. And it always turns around to be people with color that has to really fight for something. We're already fighting for stuff. We're already being discriminated against. Now it's a problem with our own hair that comes out of head. Come on. If we would try to cover it up with a scarf, they would have a problem with that. Oh, no scarves, no hats, no this. But yet you don't even want us to wear the hair that grows out of our head. Hereditary hair now. This ain't no implant, no this comes out our head and we're being discriminated against it. That's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. Let me go into it. Let me go back because I switched screens. Where are you? Okay, so this was in California, and it went into effect week before last, which was January 1st. Oakland, California, beginning January 1st, a new California law takes effect banning discrimination based on having a natural hairstyle, and it's known as the Crown Act. It was passed this summer. Now, all of that time, I've not heard of it until it was introduced to me late November, early December. At Charles Blaze Barber Spa in Oakland, there's a buzz in the room, and it's not from Clippers. It's about California's new law banning discrimination based on natural hairstyles. And it was passed by California Senator Holly Mitchell. She also sports a hairstyle. Let's see. She introduced it into legislation. I think now this particular article, I don't have a picture of her. The one that Yeah, the one that was sent to me, that one had a picture. This one doesn't, but that's unfortunate. Now, I brought that up because there was something that I saw on Twitter earlier today, and I'll bring that up. And it affected this young man that he was suspended from school. Young man going to school, mind his own business. Let's see, let me share that for you. My windows have windows. I hate to kind of close out some of the ones that I bring up just in case someone asks a question or I need to go back and pull it up and be, I closed it out, it's gone. Because once it's gone, it's gone. Okay. Greetings, Lucy. I think I've seen you come in. Welcome to the show. I'm talking about HAR, how you do your HAR. Okay, so this young man, he's in San Diego. So what? California. And he was suspended because he refused to cut his braids. Let me show you his hair. So what they did, the young man has quite a bit of hair, braided it up and everything, and they told him, no, you're insubordinate, so you can't come to school. So they suspended him. Let's see how long they suspended him. I think it was 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. It's in the title here. 3 days because he refused to cut his braids. Now I know the other children, um, that their hair comes out their head just like ours. It grows the way it does. Their hair be extremely long. A lot of times you'll see those kids with ponytails and everything. But this young man, he had his hair, his natural hair. They're like, you got to cut it. He didn't cut it though, and I'm glad. So he ended up missing the 3 days of class. Now he's in a Catholic school, and I do know there's different rules and stuff, but he had been in the school for a while, so they own something. He'd been in the school since 2018. Then all of a sudden now it's a problem. So that is ridiculous. And their parents are paying, his parents are paying money too to go to school. Now a lot of these Catholic schools, they're closing because of financial issues. So one of the first things I would do is say, okay, well, you got a problem with that? I'm gone. Taking my child and I'm gone. I'm not gonna deal with all of this. It's ridiculous. And I don't blame them. My goddaughter, she went to a charter school, and so if your feelings get hurt easily, well, I'm just gonna tell you to. I'll get you some tissue after the stream. But it was horrible. It was just horrific. They just picked on her. They picked on all the students for no reason. Just picked on them. Just crazy stuff. Just mess with them. What happened was there was a an event after school. So she went to this event after school. After it was over, you know how kids are. They want to go get some sweet. So they want to get their, I don't know if you guys have 7-Elevens where you are. They want to go get their Slurpee or Big Gulp or whatever it is. And so they stop in at the store before they go to the bus stop because, you have the app. You can tell when a bus is running. And the buses are not running that fast um, after 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. So they had an issue with the fact that the kids went and got some at the 7-Eleven and told them that they were breaking curfew. Now, curfew in Chicago at the time was 10 p.m. So it was 8 something. And they're going to tell them that. That was the excuse they gave. They gave the kids a fine. So they fined the children. And they put something on their record because they give them points for everything. I mean, if you cough too loud, oh, that's a point. You did this, you turned sideways when you should have turned, you should have been facing forward. Oh, that's a fine. So it was always something. So I haven't seen where the people that I know, kids went to a charter school. It didn't work out too well for them. So she stayed for that year. She made it out, and she's like, "I'm out of here." She went somewhere else, and I don't blame her. Because I also told that to her mom. I'm like, "You can pull her out of there. You know, schools are schools. You get whatever education you can. You go to the best school that you can, and get on out of there." And it's not like you buying a house. You got to stay there 30 years. No, you go there. You got problems. Get out. You do not have to stay. So she didn't last long. Like I said, she did that 1 year and she was out of there. But I'm just thinking it's just ridiculous how a lot of these schools are doing children of color, because that's what it all boils down to. Now, as far as the act being passed, that was because people. It was one lady, and like I said, I don't have the original article that was sent to me. It was a young lady. She was denied a job because she had her natural hair. Again, if you have your natural hair, okay, I don't see what the issue is, but it's okay to wear a long, bozo looking, bright red weave. That's okay. And the colors are getting brighter and brighter. You got yellow, green. I think I've seen orange. I've seen all kind of weird looking colors when it came down to the weave, but that's okay. But what, you can't wear your natural hair? Get on out of here with that. But that's what we got going on. Okay. Let me see. I found this out a little while ago, and now I get why this big thing with the Lizzo, um, which I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to it. But what I was wondering, what was with Julian Michaels? What was she talking about? What was her interest in her? Was that because she's a celebrity and she wanted to, be the one to actually lose weight? Which all the actors, well, most of the actors, but definitely the artists. The artist comes in a certain size, and then they'll make you lose weight. So it's coming. All of them do that, so they don't have to worry about it. But as you see on the screen, Julian Michaels, she just had a divorce, and so I guess she's looking for the next gig. Which, hey, I get that. That's going to be a big thing if she does do something with Lizzo. That'll be a really big thing. Both of them will make some money. Now, Julian Michaels, she had a same-sex partner, and as you see there, she has to pay $2 million in child support. I don't know if that's a one thing, one time, or what, but that's something. Please give me 1 second, people. Well, I'll wait till the call come back because I know it's going to be another call. Go on and lower the volume now. I know I'm going to lower the volume, but I may have to cut the stream since I'm all alone anyway. You say Lizzo is your girl. People need to leave her alone. That's right. They need to leave her alone. You're right about that. All right. Give me a moment, please. Thank you so much. Yes. So they need to leave her alone. And the thing is, I don't know why I'm sitting up here like I really can. Just give me 1 second. Should I give you some music? No. Just hold. I apologize, everyone. Just one moment. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate your patience. Sorry to leave you, have you waiting. That's not funny, Jay Shine. But yeah, it's all about getting some money, and hey, I can't blame her for a hustle. That's gonna be a big thing. Watch and see what I mean. And she got to pay $2 million for some darn child support. What I just find the most interesting thing is the same sex. They still have to pay just as much. That's that's just wow. But I guess equal rights, it's equal rights. You pay just like a man pay. And maybe she's the man of the relationship or the male part of it. So she's the biggest earner, so she has to pay. So well, it is what it is. Let's see. I want to get some more on the story. Something else I wanted to bring up, but my concentration has just been shifted. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Give me a second. I think she ended up. I think they were together for just a few years. And like I said, I just came into the story, but they end up adopting two children. And their divorce was just finalized a couple of days ago. But now she got to pay. She, hey, you pay to play. And Zero, leave her alone. She's not going to join the panel. But you have a good shift, and I thank you for coming through, sweetie. But yeah, she want to be a spectator. That's fine. Not everyone likes to participate, so we're gonna leave her alone. And also, what I normally do, like I said, if I'm by myself, I will do it for about 45 minutes or so. And I did have one more topic, but I'm going to cut it right here, and I'll pick up next week. But I do want to thank you guys for your patience for my interruptions, and also uh, for joining us. Thank you for hitting the like button, your participation in the chat room. I will get back with you all Friday, 9:30. And thanks so much again. You all be safe. Enjoy your holiday and your extra day on your weekend if you have Monday off. Most people do. But thanks so much, guys. Talk to you later.